Hello and welcome back to the SKUSavvy YouTube channel. Today we're going to go through bin replenishment and how you can set up automated bin replenishments or simply move stock between bin locations in SKUSavvy. If you're not familiar, SKUSavvy is a full warehouse management system built for Shopify to help you organize the warehouse and fulfill orders faster. So let's jump right in here. The first thing that you're going to want to do to enable automated bin replenishment is just head over into the settings for your account, go to inventory, and the very first one here, enable bin to bin replenishment. So that's going to enable within a warehouse this view here, which is bin replenishment. And as you can see, I have some bins which have been kind of pre-arranged for me to move stock from one bin over to the other. We're going to learn how to do this, but before we do that, the simpler method, if you just need to make an ad hoc adjustment or movement from one bin to another, the easiest way to do that is just simply walk up to a bin and scan the bin, or you could scan the item. So here I'm going to go ahead and just scan a bin. This is the test mode scanner, and we'll go to shelf A. So from this bin, we can see we've got a bunch of inventory here, or some inventory. And now if I wanted to make a movement, all I would need to do is simply tap on the movement here, and I can then select or scan a new bin location. And then we're going to get either any kind of suggestions for a bin location that we're trying to transfer to, which the system might already have some criteria for, or you can see the existing locations that this product already is within your warehouse. So that would be one way to do it. Like I said, you could also just simply scan an inventory item or just go to the inventory item. Anywhere that you see the inventory levels, you can use this bin transfer movement. Now, let's say that if we were going back into our bin, we wanted to simply move everything that we had in this bin in bulk. What we could do is just to click on the transfer all. Now, this would enable you to select one or multiple or none. And so we can select a few and then go ahead and transfer those over to a new bin location. Now, let's get to the key part of this video, which is how to set up these bulk transfers. So what this is showing us is for a given bin, we can see the current inventory level, and then we can see the minimum quantity that we want to have in this bin location here. So how would we set this up? Well, if we go to an inventory item, if an inventory item has more than one bin location, then you'd be able to set up a replenishment. As you can see, we already have a replenishment here. And so what we would do is just to make sure, again, that you have at least two or more bin locations for the same given inventory item. And then what we could do is, let's just say that we want to replenish from our shelf C over to our bin 5H in the bulk section. We would first come into the bin that we are going to transfer into. And that is a serialized item. So let's use this one as an example up here. So what we're going to do is first come into the bin that we're trying to transfer and go to adjust. And down at the bottom here, you can see item location capacity. So I'm going to set a minimum and a maximum. And so as we can see, if I set this, we're below our minimum capacity for this bin. So I'm just going to go ahead and save that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer from one of our other bins. So I'm going to go over to create bin replenishment. And now I'm going to select from bin will be our 4B in quantity of 36. And our 2 bin is going to be this 1A quantity of 5. Now I'll create this, and we can see here that a bin replenishment has been created for this specific bin location to go from one bin over to the other bin. And now if we go over to our stock replenishment table, we can see that the new bin replenishment would be there. And so here's our new bin replenishment. As you can see, we are going from our bin that had 36 items over into our bin that has 5. So that's how you can set up an automated bin to bin replenishment list. Now, what we could do at this point is simply go through these and transfer the stock from one bin over to the other. And as you can see, this has already selected the bin location. And we could go ahead and input some kind of quantity that we want to transfer over to the bin that we are trying to reload. This is going to give you a really efficient way of moving or flowing stock through the warehouse, and just gives you one nice easy place to come in and consistently keep replenishing your pick bins so that your pickers never run out of stock and the people in the warehouse can reload that. So again, your picking and fulfillment can stay on task. Hopefully that's helpful. Just another method to make things easier using SKUSavvy. If you haven't already, make sure to get your free SKUSavvy account at app.skusavvy.com/register. And as always, we appreciate your support on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and we'll see you on the next one.